What's good? What's happening? What's happening? What's
What's
good?
happening, party people? What's happening, party people? What's happening, party people?
What's happening, party people? In the left, in the left, in the right, in the right, in the left, in the left,
Yeah.
in the right,
Yeah.
in the right. My party people, what's happening?
Yeah.
Party people, what's happening?
What's happening?
Party people, where you at?
Where you at?
They're not here.
Oh,
Yeah, they're not
it's
here.
just us
me
two.
and you.
Just us two in the Christmas tree.
And the Christmas tree is looking nice now.
No,
man.
it's not. It's really not.
You think it looks like an Instagram Christmas tree?
No, so far from it. You're saying that as a joke, isn't it? You're saying that. Did I give you your ring?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Oh, okay. Because I remember.
Are you wearing yours?
I remember carrying it down from the bathroom, and then I forgot if I.
Is
gave
it bad
to
that
you.
we don't wear our rings all the time?
I don't wear my ring because my hand fluctuates in size. So I think I've got a valid reasoning. I
take it off for bath time.
I just don't really care.
Really?
I want you to wear your ring, but if you forget to wear your ring, I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, it's true.
The only time I do cry when Robert forgets to wear his ring is when he's interviewing someone.
I hardly ever forget.
No, when you're interviewing someone and they're hot. And and then I wake up in the morning, then I see it in the corner of my eye. Yeah.
It's just there shining in the room.
Shining. I'm like, what? Why are you not wearing it?
Oh, man.
But yeah,
should we introduce ourselves?
Yes.
It's Robert Bruce.
And Kyra Bruce.
This is what's mine is yours.
Yes.
What's mine is yours.
Right?
What's mine is yours, the podcast. What's mine is yours, the podcast. We've been running this for it's almost 2 years, maybe.
2 fake years.
2 fake years on and off. We started
It's okay, yeah.
when we were first
Pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnant with baby.
With baby number one. We thought it was just going to be a breeze. We just do it all the time. It was going to be fine.
We actually didn't realize how chaotic having a child would be. So, yeah.
But yeah, here we are 2 years down the line with 2 children.
2 children.
Married for
3
years.
Oh, it's so
and known
bad.
each other for 10.
10 years.
We're in 2024. So 10 years ago, we would have met each other by now.
Oh, you're my bestie, innit?
That's crazy. Yeah.
You're my bestie,
That's
bestie.
crazy, man. You never know where your life could
Crazy
be
how
in 10
time
years'
flies.
time.
Yeah. Because you didn't think you'd be here.
I didn't think we'll be here. Oh, I've got questions for you today. I was just about to ask you one of them, but I'm not going to ask you.
Not yet.
Today I've got so many questions for you. I think it's just going to be just questions.
Questions for
Today.
Kyra.
Yeah, but how's your week been first and foremost? What's it been saying?
My week, it's been all right. I mean, my week is the same every day. You know, it's okay, but when it draws towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, that's when I really feel it in my bones. And then it's like when I don't have a relaxing weekend, I'm just like, this is horrible because I'm now starting Monday already tired, already whatever. So yeah, this week it's been chill. It's been pretty much the same.
Anything stand out from this week?
Not really, other than I tried to go to my church group on the Friday. I tried to go there, and you know what? I did go there, but I was late. And then as I was trying to get there, because I wanted to walk because we're still doing the 10K steps. But when I was leaving the house, my son pooped.
The worst sort of
we
delay.
had trainers on, we had jacket on, Ray was in the car seat, wrapped up, blankets on. Like, you know when you're like, I'm about to put the handle down on our door and we're about to get outside of the house. I just saw him and I said, have you pooped? No. No? Of course he's going to say no. I was like, damn, man. I had to fling both of our shoes off, go back in the living room, take the nappy bag. Oh, you know when you're just like, we weren't going to be on time anyways because we were already late. And then it just made us even later than what it was. It's just like, sometimes you just think, should I even leave the house if this is the thing? If I'm only going to experience 30 minutes of what this is meant to be, is there any point?
But I think getting out the house is good for the soul. Especially when you're just
good for the soul, but
in. That's something interesting about parenting though. Like when you go to work and you have your weekend, it resets. But when you're parenting, it's just one long You're just
It's
in
just
developmental
continuous,
months. Like,
literally.
okay, for these couple of months, can she roll yet? Can she do this? What's the naps like? It's just continuous. But getting out the house should hopefully help just a little bit.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, but it's just weird. It's just really weird how like having kids is, it kind of dictates your life. Like people are like, oh, don't let kids take over your life. But okay, our car was on 20%. I wanted to charge the car after. And it's like, okay, if I go charge the car, our son is going to need his nap. Our daughter is going to need a feed. Is charging the car a wise decision right now when it's just me in the car? No, it's not. So I wasn't able to charge the car. It's just like little things that you were able to do beforehand that was so easy. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
That you can't do
Even
it with
speaking
ease.
about charging the car, that leads into my weekly chaos from this week. But anything else from your week before I move to there?
Not really. I mean, like, obviously, I'll chime in, but
Yeah.
I think it was a chill, regular week. Yeah. No, I was going to say chaos, but it wasn't really chaos. It was an enjoyable time.
Towards the end of the week, we got into some chaos.
Yeah, chaos.
And we thought we had gone clear. We thought we had clear with it. I'm not even going to lie, we've tried to record this podcast already, but the chaos was chaos.
The chaos slapped us in the face.
The pink Moscato we started with is the same pink Moscato we reloaded today, and let's just say there's not much left.
Nope.
There is not much left at all. But before we get to the chaos, my week was calm, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had
What
some really cool
happened?
interviews this week.
Of course you did. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, well, slightly.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
How
you'll know by the end
slightly?
of the week. No, in fact,
When's it
I
going
think
to come out?
it's coming out this week. It's coming out this week.
Okay.
But yeah, so this week I interviewed Aaron Pierre,
Oh.
who's the new voice of Mufasa. He's the one with the eyes, and his family, they're all very nice looking and
I've
stuff.
still not Googled his family. Everyone keeps talking about his
Really?
family. I need to see his family.
So do you think he's nice?
I think he's good looking, but I need to hear more of him. I need to know what he's about.
But out of 10, what do you think he is
I
looks
don't know
wise?
because he's just the typical.
He's not typical.
No, like he's the typical light skin, with
He's-
the
no,
eyes.
no, he's not.
He's not.
No,
I don't
no.
think I've looked at him enough then.
So do you want to look at him more?
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Aaron Pierre, yeah, he's the new voice of Mufasa. He's in Rebel Ridge, I believe, is on Amazon Prime, and he's that guy. You know when they say he's him, Aaron Pierre, he's
I
him.
need to Google this guy.
And the thing that makes it funny is we went to dinner with my cousins,
Yeah.
and my cousin said the exact same thing.
Yeah, that he's that
He's
guy.
like, he's kind of nice looking, isn't he? Like, he is actually that guy.
I need to have a deeper look.
Don't look too far
No,
into
but
his
also
eyes.
I want to see his whole family because I'm just like amazed that everybody keeps saying everyone in the family.
They've got a
is-
distinct look.
That's crazy.
Like, he can
though.
easily be a model or a singer.
He's
if he
not a
wanted to.
model already.
I think by proxy, he's a model.
By
from,
proxy, as in like just.
Yeah, by default, like because of what he does, he's a model as well.
I
But I
thought-
don't think he models. I don't know about his life like that. I just met the guy once.
Where did he come from? Because he's just like
He's done
maybe
a few
he's always been
things.
about. He's just like
Yeah,
getting
but
up
I
the
think it's
ranks.
hard now because not everything's in cinema. It might be on one streaming or
Right.
that streaming. If you ain't got that particular streaming, you might not see it. But he's an interview that we did this week, and then we got to interview Tyler Perry and Kerry Washington.
yeah. Was she pretty?
She was pretty. She's looking good. She's pretty. She is. She reminded me of you a lot.
Shut up,
She
Robert.
did. Like I can imagine
Robert,
you.
stop saying that.
No, she did. I can imagine you looking like Kerry. Honestly, if you
You
was
can
an actor,
imagine me.
you would be Kerry.
do you-
Wait, no.
that makes
I said that
zero
wrong. I
sense.
said it wrong.
That makes zero sense.
Kerry reminded me.
You know what? Just
Of
move
you.
on. Move
But
on.
yeah, Kerry Washington, she was there, man. And Tyler Perry, not more importantly, but also like what a legend. What a legend. And when
What,
you
like,
read
what
their
were
story,
they saying? Obviously, we'll
They-
listen to the interview, but
yeah. So they got a new film called The 6888
oh yeah,
out. Tyler directed it. It was
Did you
shot
like
in
the
his
film?
studios. I didn't mind it. I thought
you fell
I think-
asleep.
I feel it obviously. It was late when we watched it.
Don't you say obviously?
No, it was late when we watched it, but I've gone back to watch it again. It's a great film. It's a great story. It's a true story as
Yeah,
well.
I think that's what hit me when I watched it.
Yeah, it's a true story, and I think it's actually a good story. But where I made a mistake was, I thought it was about war, and it was about war, but it was about
A love story.
and this group of women. They had 850 women on set. They said that went to go sort out sort out like letters and stuff to people who were fighting at the war, and obviously they were all black women, so they got all racial prejudice. And the thing that they said in the interview that was really interesting is a lot of these women at the time, if you said you was joining the army or you was going to the army because you couldn't actually fight, the stigma was you were going to be concubines for the soldiers. So
What's like mistresses?
Yeah, you're just basically gonna go and
Whore
out for the soldiers. So when all of them women that went home, they didn't talk about what they did. So no one really knows their story until now. That has been put. So like for them, it was almost not shameful to go to be in the army, but that was the stigma and stereotype around them.
But why didn't they talk about it? I don't understand.
Because there was a stigma and stereotype.
So, but would you want to fight that stigma and be like, no, I wasn't opening my legs, I was doing this?
Yeah, I guess you would, but maybe at the time, like, it's the race relations and all of that sort of stuff. It just, even if they did maybe they did just describe within their own community and not to the wider masses. So watch the film, Tyler Perry, Kerry Washington, Aaron Pierre. That was my week at work. But the weekly chaos inside this house, oh man, our boy's been sick.
He's been really sick.
He's been poorly, man. He's been poorly. And the thing which is annoying about this one, because I've given him 3 strikes at nursery. If you bring another illness home from nursery, it's done.
Yeah, but these 3 strikes
He's on
reset.
2. He's on 2 strikes.
Reset all the
this
time.
could have been another strike, but we just don't know where he got sick from this time. I'm not sure if it's from nursery.
Of course it's nursery.
No, but we don't know.
He also went to soft play.
Yeah, on Sunday, and then basically he's had bad stomach.
What a bug, man.
And this is like, he had it last month as well, and now we're back again because last month we were meant to go away for our anniversary, and then he got a bad belly, and he's had bad stomach now. It started off by him refusing food and refusing lunch, and then I think on Friday you messaged me to say that he's done a mad poo, like it was just crazy. And
but we thought it would just pass. Like we just thought, oh, okay, it's a one-off.
But it was not a one-off, boy.
My poor baby.
So what happened? So we went out Saturday to his nursery Christmas party.
Yeah.
And he was all right. Then we came home. When did we... I don't know. He's just been doing mad poos, basically.
Saturday, we went to the Christmas party, and then we went out for lunch with our antenatal friends. And then came back. No, went to charge the car, and then he pooped in the car.
And even Friday night when I was out with my cousin, we thought he had pooed, but he was just farting, and it was bad. It was really bad. The farts were so bad, we thought he had pooped, yeah. But when we went to charge the car Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, this one was horrific.
It was crazy. Also, I feel bad. Like, the poor boy can't even speak for himself, and we're here just out in his business. It's not nice.
Unfortunately, his business is our business right now. That's how it's affected us.
Poor baby.
The boy did a poo, yeah.
No.
He said, we have to. We're here now. He did a poo, and we thought he's been having some bad poos, so cool. I got into the house. The poo had escaped the nappy. It was all in the trousers, and it was everywhere. I was like, oh, how did this happen? Maybe because he was too squashed up in the car seat. As soon as he pooed, we came home, but we didn't expect it to be that bad.
No. And I was in the car with baby girl because she was still asleep. So I was like, okay, let me just have a second. And then when as soon as Robert got in the house, he sent me a message and was like, Kai, yeah. I said, okay.
Did I send you a message or just send you a picture?
No, you sent me a picture, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, okay, I'm coming. So when I came, do you know what? Robert took his trousers off, whatever. Not your trousers off. His trousers off. And what did you do? You just left the trousers for me to sort out.
No, because I asked you to run the water. I said I need to put him straight into the bath.
I think that's what's so hard. Like, when you have a kid, you can't deal with all these different things at the same time. Like,
all the priority.
Like Rhea's, like, if she poops, has a poo explosion. Okay, cool. When am I gonna have the time to sort that out, especially with 2 kids? Like, you're boiling kettle hot water. When am I gonna find the time to, like, I just don't know. like with him pooping up his trousers, okay, I needed to rinse it off with the shower so all the poop comes off. And then rinse it and soak
And
it.
soak it, yeah.
Like, imagine if you weren't here and I had to deal with that. Like, I don't know. Surely there has to be like,
There's no way.
don't
It's just
know.
once you get a free moment, you just park stuff in order of priority, and
But
the
then
kids are ordering it.
that's how the clothes get stained.
Saying,
Like,
yeah, if you don't do it straight away.
I never wanted to be that mum who chucks away poo stained clothes, because it's like, it can get washed, it can get resolved, it can get sorted, but I just had to chuck a whole load because the stains are not coming out, and like, I genuinely do not have the time to attack those clothes, but I'm in a mindset where I'm gonna attack. But yes,
Yeah.
Koa has been mad sick.
So he's been doing them mad poos. We showered him and stuff, and we're all playing nicely. Come the end of the day,
Evening.
and all of a sudden we just hear like one. Bleh. And we all looked at each other like, I looked at you, you looked at me, we looked at him, and we're all fine. All of a sudden, bleh,
He threw up.
He threw up, and then he kept throwing up, and that was our Saturday night written off. We was meant to link up with a friend Sunday.
Yeah.
We had to cancel. The boy is sick, man.
It's
It's
really
sad,
bad.
man.
And you know what it is as well? Like, he had mad amounts of blueberries. So when he threw up, it was red. And I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because I was like, is it blood? But when I was rinsing stuff out, it was turning blue. I didn't know blueberries done that. But I was like, wow, okay, science. But then also I was like, okay, it's not blood. But
So we're recording this Sunday. All of last night, I was just by his bed. After he was sick like what 5 or 6 times, but it was just like little bits, and then we
like
tried
every
give
time
him
he had water,
he'd just throw it up and stuff.
But it's sad seeing your baby sick.
This feels so harmless. Like being sick, even as an adult, the act of throwing up is hard. It's not nice at all. And where they can't even communicate for themselves or nothing like that, it's really, really sad. So he was just weak and feeble, and I slept by his bedside on the rocking
He was
chair.
so fragile, even in the morning.
Yeah, even
we put
come
him
the
in the
morning
bath.
now, he loves the bath. He never wants to get out of the bath. This morning, he just stood up. He said, "Daddy, towel." I said,
So
that's sad,
sad.
man. That's sad.
You just don't want to see your baby sick, especially when they're just full of life and energy. But 2 seconds after, he's like, pancake.
So
and
we've had
jumping
to
around.
monitor his food. He's had pancakes today, sweet potato, banana, and lots of
Toast.
water and toast. But he seems to be doing all right. So
Yeah,
when we
he's
was
fine.
recording yesterday, he kept waking up. So we had to
Throwing
cancel that
up,
recording.
yeah.
But we made
Poor
it to
baby.
here. So that's been the weekly chaos for
That
me.
is the week. That is our week.
Any weekly chaos had for you? That's pretty much it.
The
for both
chaos
of
was
us, innit?
just the poo, which is the same thing. The poo, getting out the house. Do you know what? Well, it's not weekly chaos, but what is sad is that you know how we're meant to be doing 10K steps a day? I've definitely failed this week. And you know what? I feel like trash for it because I was the one who set up the challenge, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work out this week. But tomorrow's a new day, so
Tomorrow's
we
a
go
new day, it's a
again.
new week. How's our diet been this week?
Trash. Well, I don't know.
What have we had? One time we were out with the kids. We had to have Wagamamas.
Oh,
What else? What else have we had? We've been out.
We had
Lunch yesterday wasn't too bad. I
lunch.
had chicken biryani.
Oh,
You had lamb chops.
I had lamb chops and mash. We had array.
Array. We went to Array as
It's
well.
not even funny because the way how I'm hiding my belly in this video, I'm like, my belly's getting bigger.
We need to go gym.
So you agree it's getting bigger?
No, but it's not bigger for the reasons you think it's getting bigger.
I think it's. Do you know what? I think that's what I worry about with Robert. You don't tell me the truth. You don't tell me the truth. Robert is the sort of guy. Yeah, I'll be like, do you know what? Fine example.
Yeah, go on.
I said to Robert, what did I do? I said to Robert, do I look good? Do I look fine? We're about to leave the house. He said, yeah, you look good. I'm not going to lie. One of my twists was literally draping over my head, falling over. And I said, sorry, I look good like this. He said, yeah, look really nice. I said, no, Robert,
I
that
thought
one
you were
is...
going for the messy look.
How?
I thought it was a messy look.
It wasn't even messy. It was like, your twist is out of place.
No, but like, what am I meant to say? No, you don't. But first of all,
No, you'd be like, no,
I didn't even
like your
notice.
hair.
Me, I don't
But
notice
how-
a lot of
but
stuff.
that's an
I don't
issue.
notice. I don't notice, man. You're beautiful in and out to me.
No, because I could go out for a meal and I could say to Robert, you got food in your teeth. But Robert wouldn't notice I have food in my teeth until like we've gone.
We'll come home.
Yeah, until we've come home. But it's like after a meal, I would actively try and look at your teeth to be like, oh, do you know what? I wouldn't even actively do it. I would just catch it.
I don't know. I need to look out for this sort of stuff. I just don't look out for it, man.
It's like you just want me to be clapped.
No, I don't.
24/7.
I want you to be the woman you want to be.
Well, I'm trying to. Like, listen to this, yeah? When we went to Koa's nursery Christmas party, yeah? Guys, I don't wear makeup. You see me on this podcast, you know I don't wear makeup. I do like a bit of makeup here and there, but I just don't have the time or energy to do it. I do like the process of it, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so for Koa's Christmas party, I said, yo, let me look cute. I put on my makeup, put on jeans. I'm all usually in jogging bottoms, tracksuit. Hello, as soon as Robert saw the first layer of makeup, even though the makeup is not complete, should Robert not say, oh, Kai, you look good? Okay, fair enough. Maybe not the first layer, but when the makeup is complete,
In my defense,
absolute silence. The jeans, the jacket, the trainers. I even put my fresh trainers on. Silence. I was in the car and I said, you know what, this time around, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to say, babes, what? And then I couldn't hold it any longer. I couldn't hold it any. So what? I should go the whole day.
Can I talk in my defense, please?
Go for it.
So we've just had like a manic morning.
It's always manic.
No, but this was even more manic. There was taking out the hair, washing the hair, getting ready, trying to be somewhere for a specific time, and this is happening, that is happening, blah, blah, blah. I'm all rushing in the shower, rushing. I'm being shouted at from downstairs. Robert, let me know when I should put the kids' shoes on. We're late. Blah, blah. So I'm rushing.
What?
This is.
I just said, let me know. What would you mean?
Robert, let me know when I should put the kids' shoes on because it's getting late. It was a hurry up. We are late, so I'm rushing. I come downstairs. We got to put kids' shoes on. We got to put jackets on. We got to put one baby in the car seat. We got to carry the bags to the car.
It's normal life.
No, but it wasn't normal. It wasn't normal because we don't normally rush like that. On a Saturday, I just take in football.
Yeah.
So it's a big rush. I haven't even got a chance to catch a breath. We're in the car. Kyra said, are you going to brush your beard? It's too late. We're already on the way going. My beard is unbrushed, as always. So I didn't even have a chance to breathe, let alone even look at you to see what was going on. So in my defense, I just was overwhelmed.
Okay, that's fine.
That is just, but when I did actually have a look at you, you looked very good. I was
really
proud for you to be my wife.
I don't know. I just think.
What?
Shut up. I don't know. I just think it's a bit sad that what if I looked clapped, or what if my makeup was like horrific? We're already out the house now.
But to me, as I say, to me, you always nice, man. See how you're looking now?
No, girls, I need your help.
You see how she's looking now? This is my Kyra.
No,
this is how you're looking.
Because
nice, man.
No, because I don't think you're actually understanding. You know how you asked me, what is one thing that boys don't understand that girls understand, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you cannot understand that is very important.
No, I understand it's very important. I understand.
But you cover it and you just say, oh, but you're Kyra.
No. You're
Kyra. You're always lovely. No, because what if I dress like this and we're going to, I don't know, the Shard or some, I don't know where the kids go these days.
I'll tell you. If it's horrific,
Clearly,
I would tell you.
You won't tell me.
No, I would. If I thought you ever looked horrific, I would tell you.
But I think with the
when you go to these gym stuff and you have them leggings that eat your bum, I say, wow, them leggings really eat your bum, innit? Maybe that's not the good example.
That's not, because those are my good quality leggings.
Yeah, they eat your bum as well.
On an active, sick things.
On an active, you're not good. Just making these leggings that eat bum, man. What's happening?
No, they're really good. Really,
like they're nice shape.
Good quality leggings. But what I'm saying is it's that you don't want me to reach the highest potential.
I need you to reach the highest potential.
No, because
I need you
if you want me to reach the highest potential that I could, then when I'm leaving the house, you'd be like, oh, maybe you could do a little something with your hair. it's always down to me. You know, I don't know style. You know, I don't know fashion.
Me neither. Have you seen me? Look, you see what I'm wearing?
What's this
This
called?
top, I've had this Batagari. I've had it since uni.
Batagari? Yeah, I know.
This one's almost over 10
I
years
remember
old as
seeing
well.
you wearing this at uni, and I was like,
Do you see what I mean? So we're all in
Okay.
the same boat. But anyway, tomorrow's a new day. We'll do better, man.
But isn't it mad that you had this at uni and it fits you? Like, I think that's why I was looking at you at uni. I was thinking, what's he doing with this big thing
Oh man,
draping over you?
I've lived a life.
Koa
man.
has this as well.
Yeah, I need to get him another one. To be fair,
He's got
They could be
two.
twinning. But he's probably outgrown it now. He
Yeah,
hardly ever wears it.
to be fair. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's
But
happening.
the
within our
quality is
house.
so thick. Where's he
Yeah, and
wearing
he
it
needs to get a light one. But for winter is good, like times like this. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's not about the Batagari, it's about what's mine is yours. That's what's been going on inside of our house.
Yeah.
We want to talk about what's going on outside of our
What's
house as
happening
well.
outside.
Every now and again. Because you know me, I like to watch the news. I like to know what's going on. Have you been watching the news this week?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Syria? What's going on in Syria?
Mm-hmm.
There's been an uprising. Basically, the people that were in power have been overthrown in the space of, I think, about 10 days. But they've been in charge. This guy, I can't pronounce his name. I have to actually write it down to pronounce his name. But he's British. He used to be an eye doctor. And his dad was in charge of Syria before. Dad passed it down to him. And there's been civil war
When
in
you say
Syria for a
pass
long
it down,
time.
the whole country.
The whole country. And there's been civil war in Syria for long. And he was backed by like the Russians and Iran. And he did some really horrible stuff to his people. Chemical bombings and stuff like that. So it's been going on for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But he got overthrown because Russia have been occupied with Ukraine and Iran have been occupied with the whole Hezbollah and Israel fighting. So he got overthrown. So now he's run back to Russia. And bare people are being freed out of prison. People are rejoicing in Syria.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
They're having like celebrations all around the world. So it's been crazy. But now it's like a power struggle, or the whole world is waiting to see what's going to happen with Syria next, because we don't know who is going to be in good relations with who's next in power. It's quite interesting.
It's really confusing. So, like, my thing is with this, like, overthrowing and things like that, what's the government sort of system? Like, do they have the same sort of thing that we have, like president and like, no, we don't have president.
Prime Minister.
Like prime minister and things like that. Because if, in my head, this sounds so silly, but in my head, if the person gets overthrown, then it's like the country has no structure as to who's running things. I'm sure there's people below who can step up and stuff like that. But is it a similar thing as to like what happened with, who was that woman who was running things and then she wasn't doing a very good job in our country?
No, so we got a democratic society, so you vote for people you want in power. But some places around the world,
They
it's
don't
just
have
like,
that.
yeah, the leader, like this guy got passed it down from his dad, and you just lead. It's like a dictatorship almost.
I just don't understand. Like, why can we not just unite and just do better?
It's
don't.
difficult,
It's
man.
really
World
frustrating.
politics is really difficult. I'm really interested and intrigued by it, but world politics is so difficult. There's so much vested interest and people that claim to be for something, but they're not for something, and they claim to be democratic, but you do a madness in other parts of the world and stuff. So what's going on outside of our house? Did you see the boy in Dubai that
Yeah.
got sentenced to 1 year? Apparently he was facing like
1 year.
27. Yeah, he got sentenced to 1 year. And then now people have found, or supposedly found, the identity of the mum and daughter. But I think it was just nuts that they waited to come back
That's
to the
ridiculous. It's
UK to
actually
report.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think I saw someone say like, out of shame, the mum acted like this, but now everyone knows her and her daughter and whatnot. And it's hard because some people are saying, don't break the rules in another country, which is like fair enough, don't break the rules. But it was both of them that broke the rules a sense. So like, one, why is one getting punished? And two, if you really wanted justice, why didn't you report both your daughter and the boy? I just think it's out of order, to be honest. I think it's, I don't know why you would do something like that, just to derail someone's life. And
So bad. But like, do you think the mum knew like how much time and stuff that he would get? Like, I just don't understand what the mum's intentions could be. Like, do you think she's met this boy before and she's just like, I have so much hatred towards you? Or
no, apparently they kept it secret from her family because it was like a holiday fling or whatnot, blah, blah. And the mum
like a
just
fling, like they met out there.
They met out there, yeah. They met out there.
Okay.
So I guess the mum's just embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know why you'd be.
Why would you do that? Like, what would you do if you found out later down the line, okay, and touch wood, I don't want to be here, but Rhea had a holiday fling. Like, what would you do as a father? Would you be out and go into the boy, or would you deal with it at home?
I think you deal with it at home, and there's obviously a difference between like abuse or being taken advantage of or something like that, or partaking in something.
Yeah.
I think you sort it out in house. Like,
Yeah.
if there's something that two people have consensually agreed to break the rules on, then you discipline at home. Like, I'm not gonna try and derail someone's life, but yeah, that's what's been going on outside of home.
And then also, sorry, at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, if I was to go to Dubai, I don't think I know all of the laws and legislations out there as well. I mean, maybe you should do a little read up before you go to a country, because you know you should respect the country and what they do. But it's a lot. Like, does everybody do that when you go to a new country? Do you read up?
When going to countries that you know are strict as well,
You do a little read up.
You sort of have to. And if we didn't think we had to before, we definitely know we have to now. Because we've never really heard of a story like this before. Normally you hear about people getting thrown in prison for drugs maybe, or for like a little bit of weed, but it's so super not allowed there. So you sort of know about that. But this is the first, and I guess it's a learning curve for anyone that's going out, especially young people. Just got to be careful, man.
Sad.
Got to be careful. Now the poor boy is there, his family are back here, they're having to like support.
Imagine like your son in a different country, in a different prison, like just in prison.
In prison, full stop. Even in prison here is difficult.
No, that's really sad. Really sad.
Yeah,
poor
man.
baby.
Sending thoughts and prayers to the family. So hopefully it can all get resolved as well. So he doesn't have to spend that time there. It's just a young boy, man.
Yeah, just a boy. Still got his whole life ahead of him. But also it's gonna shape him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you went prison?
Big time. Oh my gosh. If you're watching flipping Wisteria Lane.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Gabrielle and what's his name? Carlos.
Carlos.
Would you be holding it down if I went?
If you went prison?
Yeah.
I would, but I feel like you'll be a different person when you come out.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think you'll be the same. I don't think anybody would be the same if they went prison for a long period of time.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But I got to the point where he's out of prison now. So.
Oh, no way. So, I mean, you're watching Wisteria Lane, you're not even updating me what's going on.
Because I'm not going to lie, watching is not called Wisteria Lane. Watching Desperate Housewives is like, it's just a bit of me time.
Okay.
And like,
so you're not trying to include me in it?
No, you're included, but you have your football, you have your fantasy football, you have whatever rubbish that you do. Like, even when we're in the car, like, you'll put football on, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. I want to listen to the radio, but you know what? Listen to your football. So when I watch my Desperate Housewives, that's the football, that's the news that you listen to. No offense, because listening to news is good. Well, it's here and there. But whenever you're listening to your stuff, like, just think that's Kyra's me time. Because what else do I watch? Do you see me watch anything else?
No, that's your only show at the moment, to be
I don't
fair.
have any hobbies.
Oh.
I actually don't. What's your hobby?
What's my hobby? At the moment, I don't have... No. I'm trying to go gym, and I'm trying to make you go gym, so it's not just one-sided, waiting on me going and me always out. But that's another issue that we'll
need a
fight
PT.
another day. Any PTs? What they call it, postpartum PTs? Is that what you need? Or just any PT? No, I'm asking. Is that what it is?
Postpartum.
Yeah, exactly.
No, because I don't want... Last time no, in fact, don't worry. I'll just say, like, I think being postpartum, like, my belly is diastole recti.
Yeah.
So my abs split. So you can't do certain exercises because it can make your split abs even worse. So yeah, like, you can't just go with any PT because they be making you do planks when you should be doing planks. So yeah, you just have to find the right one. But yeah, I'm just also, if I get a PT, I'm trying to be doing weights. I don't want to be jumping. Like, what? That's like that. I think that's what I find hard. Like, can you understand like what I actually enjoy and do exercises around that?
You got to build up a
But I guess
relationship
I'm
with
gonna have to
someone.
jump a little bit to
Yeah, you got to
lose
also
weight.
follow their lead and stuff.
I just hate jumping, any sort of running, but also like my stamina is just downhill.
We're gonna get it back up, man. Tomorrow's a new day. That's the word of
Man.
today. Tomorrow's a new day, man.
Yeah, man.
But I was saying before, I've actually got questions I want to ask you on the pod today.
I'm intrigued.
It's almost like a welfare check.
Oh,
It's just
are you worried about me?
no, not worried, but obviously in everyday life, you don't sit down and just have a debrief. So I have to get my phone for this one. Is that okay?
All right. Let's go.
All right. Questions for my wife on the podcast. Question number 1.
Oh dear, I'm scared.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
How did you truly feel when you first found out you was pregnant with baby number 2?
Oh, baby number 2.
Yeah.
I was scared. I want to say, it sounds really bad, but baby girl, I love you. A bit disappointed in myself because I think I was ready to just like crack on and like, I was just so set on like, okay, this is life now. Obviously I wanted more kids down the line, but I was just like, this is my life for now, right? So I just hadn't prepared for number 2 right now. So it was just a bit disappointed in myself because I'm just like money, finances, like wanting to provide the best for both kids. So yeah, just a mixture of emotions. I don't think there was a little bit of happiness, like, ooh, like another baby.
How long did it take the happiness to kick in?
You know what? I think deep down, like I always knew I wanted another kid. So I think even when Koa was a baby, I know he's still a baby, but like deep down, I was like, do I want another kid? Like right now, do I want another kid? Like I feel like we spoke about it as well. Like, do I want another kid? So I think there was a little bit of excitement definitely there. And like even prior Rhea being conceived and like growing, there was a want for another because like just how amazing Koa is. Sorry, I thought it cut out. Just how amazing Koa is. I was just like, I want another baby. But yeah, I just wanted to be a bit more prepared. But then as they say, you can never be prepared. What about you? What was your...
No, this is questions for you.
Just quickly though.
Me, quickly, I think low-key, like, oh, this is the right thing to do, but would have liked to have been in more control.
Yeah.
On everything in terms of choosing when, choosing what my financial situation looked like, choosing what my housing situation looked like, all of that sort of stuff, you know? Okay, question number 2. God's plan. Yeah, God's plan. What's the best thing about being a mum to 2?
Being a mum to 2, it's hard. What's the best thing? Off the top of my head, double the cuddles. Like, I get to cuddle Koa, and then I get to cuddle Rhea. Seeing how Rhea smiles. I know she smiles at everyone, but I feel like she smiles hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I think I make her smile loads. So that's really nice. Koa, I think we just have like a great relationship. I think we have fun together. I don't know if I answered your question, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I answer it back to you. It can't just be me. It's not attack mother.
I'll give you a chance to ask me questions on another episode if you want to.
Okay.
All right, question number 3. How has having kids affected your dreams and aspirations?
Ooh, how has having kids affected? I wouldn't say it's affected it. If anything, it's improved because now that I have kids, I just want better for myself, for my husband, for my family, for my kids. Obviously, what I do right now is content creation. So I just want to go harder. I just want to do even better. But it is sad in a sense because you do feel that overwhelming sense of pressure and just need to do so well. because you just want the best for your kids. You want your kids to have a better life than what I had. Well, I want my kids to have a better life than what I had. So I feel like I'm in a constant need to strive, whereas before kids, I didn't have to strive so hard. I was striving, but it wasn't like, let's go. Whereas now it's like, let's go. So yeah, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's nice to know. Question number
But you
four.
know this anyway.
Question
You know
number
this.
4. No, but it's good to hear you talk about it, because obviously
Yeah, but
we
I
have
talk about it with you. You know,
but
know my answers.
not necessarily.
Listen
Like, some
to
of the stuff
you.
that you said is good to hear from a different perspective.
Mm?
Question number 4. How can your husband help you more in life?
How can you help me more? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, because I feel like I tell you anyways, and it's tricky. Like I always say, after bath time, just pick up his clothes and put it in the laundry basket. So, you know, like when he's gone to bed, we don't have to collect it and put it away. Maybe like give me money so I can buy clothes. Give me money so I can buy clothes, get my hair done, get my nails done. If I'm not wanting to be away from Rhea and I need to get my lashes done, just like drive me to my appointment and wait outside. And if she needs a feed, then I'll just whip it out and feed her during my appointment. Same with nails. No, seriously, how can you help me more? I don't know, because I feel like you help a lot. I think you're a very good husband. I think you're a catch, but also girls, he's mine.
It could be as little as pick up the clothes after
I just think,
bath time.
but it's so hard because it's like, if I say I miss it, or like, do you know what it is? I think when I've done a deep clean, because it's like, I finally done a deep clean, I'm just like, everybody in the house, let's maintain. Obviously the kids are not going to understand, but I'm like, I don't think you understand how much it weighs on my heart. Like, please, can we maintain this? Please, like, if you eat something and the dishwasher's full, the dishwasher's washing, wash it. You'll be like, no, just put it on the side. I'll sort it out in the morning. And usually you do, but it's like the one day that you don't, I walk downstairs and I'm like, ah! It's just little things like that, especially after I have cleaned, because it's taken so much energy to clean. So I'm just like, let's all try and maintain this. Like the bathroom, after I've done the bathroom, I always tell myself every single day I'm going to put toilet cleaner in the toilet, give the toilet a scrub, wipe down the sink, clean the bath. Like, those are my checklists for every day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, that doesn't happen. Or I try to do it in the morning. Obviously you're not here. Or I try to do it in the evening, put the toilet cleaner and scrub the toilet. But it's like, that's a mental checklist for me. But obviously you don't know that. So I'm like, the little thing that you can do is scoop up the kids' clothes from the bathroom, or like just make sure that the bath is reset after. But do you know what? It's hard because when you shower the kids, you then scoop the kids up and you take them to the room, and then you get them dressed for the day or get them dressed for the evening. So when are you going to have the time to
do that? I think it's definitely harder with 2 compared to 1.
Because before we could have taken turns, like one person tidy up whilst the other is cleaning the kid. But I don't know, we just figure it out.
We'll find a flow. Okay, cool. Question number 5. What's something you would change about your life right now? And I'm going to say one thing.
Okay. About me?
Yeah. You would change about your life right now, if you could.
What? You're going to tell me something I would want to change?
I'm asking you, what's one thing you would change about your life
Oh,
right
and
now?
you're going to say one thing?
Yeah, tell me one thing you would change about your life right now.
Yeah, but you said I'm going to say one thing.
I meant as in, I'm going to say one, because the first I asked was something.
You're going to say one too. I'm not understanding.
The question number 5 is, What's one thing you would change about your life right now?
Okay. I'm going to answer the question, but I'm confused because you said you done extra ad-libs beforehand. So that's...
I just reset it.
Okay.
That's the question.
What is one thing I would change about my life right now? I would say my mindset. I could say mindset. Right?
Yeah, you can say mindset.
I'll say mindset just for like multiple different situations. So say, for example, gym. I don't like going to the gym because I have gym anxiety. The gym bros scare me. My stamina is literally plummeted. I'm just not in the space that I was before. So if my mindset had shifted, then I would just be in the gym, or I would find out a time slot that works for the both of us so I can go to the gym, or that, or like even trying to achieve goals and dreams, like, oh, spit, man. Yuck. Just, yeah, achieving goals and dreams. I think just my mindset, having a different perspective could allow me to do a lot better. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Question number 6. Will you parent your son differently to your daughter?
I don't think so, but sometimes I can see how someone could, because I don't know. There's been like some situations where I think, like, I don't know if it's because Rhea is the second child or if she's a girl. It's definitely because she's the second child. But sometimes I'm like, I hope it's not this. But obviously when Kyra's at nursery, that's the time where I'm like, deep clean the house, go, 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 go. And sometimes like if I'm cooking in the kitchen or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like she can watch because she might be interested in this or whatever. Whereas obviously when Ko was her age, he was like doing tummy time and like whatever. But then also times were a lot different. So I don't think I'm like, oh, Rhea, watch mummy cook because you're a girl. I think it's more like there's like you have no choice. It's not because you're a girl. But sometimes I do, when I am cooking and she's there, I'm like, I don't want this to be the thing, or because you're a girl, like you must watch or whatever. But yeah, I want them to both be equal.
So do you think you would, yes or no?
What, I would treat them
Parent your son
differently?
differently to how you parent your daughter?
I don't know.
That's fair. Question number 7. Would your younger self be happy with how your life looks now?
I think my younger self would be ecstatic.
Really?
I think I'll be so happy.
Why?
So happy. Because I even wrote when I was at uni, like some of the goals that I wanted to achieve. And one of the only thing that I haven't really achieved is traveling. I wrote buy a flat, be a baller. oh wait, I'm not a baller. Sorry, that too, I'm not a baller. But I'm doing better than what I was doing back then. It was buy a flat, be a baller. It was like buy properties and like rent them out. Obviously, I'm not doing that, but some of the, like, you got to have high ambitions. What's it, buy a flat? Have a babes, get married, have kids. Like, I've done that. I mean, those are the easier. But yeah, I think younger me would be really happy. Like, what, I've got my own house. Like, that's crazy.
Cool.
So yeah.
Question number 8. What do you rate most about yourself?
What do I rate most? I think my personality. That's nuts to say out loud, isn't it? What do you rate about yourself? I think I'm nice. Yeah.
Is that it? Go on, talk more.
I don't know. I think I'm nice. I think I'm funny. I think I'm yeah, I think I'm just a nice person. But one thing I would say, can I say a negative? No,
It's not the
no,
question.
that's not the question.
It's not the question.
What do I rate? Yeah, my personality. I think I'm just chill vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say negative, but it's okay.
No negative. All right. Question number 9.
I am
Okay,
tired.
Red. I know. Don't worry. We're almost
Tired.
two more. What do you want your kids to know you for?
I want them to know me for being just one.
Just go.
Okay,
Off.
I want them to know me for being fun, for being present, and for being a boss. Not a boss. Like I want to say hardworking, but it's hard to be fun and present and hardworking. Like how do you do all of that? But I want them to look at me and be like, wow, like mum has really done that. Or like look at these opportunities that mum's been able to provide us with. Yeah, I don't know.
Any more?
More.
If you want, or are you happy with that answer?
My eyes are burning.
I know.
I think I'm happy with that.
Okay, you ready for your last question?
Go for it.
Question number 10. What are you going to do to improve your life in 2025?
What am I going to do? I need to go hard with this content creation. I think I just need to be, I was saying this to you before, I just need to be me. And it's so hard to see other people who do the same thing as you and compare. And I just need to not compare. I think that's...
So no more comparison in
no
2025.
more comparison, but it's easier said than done. Like you're on your phone, flick. You see it all the time. Even if it's like, oh, inspiration or whatever, like it's hard. But I think like original content is what bangs. And I just want to be original. Even whether that's like down to editing or like whatever, like I just want to be original. So yeah.
And outside of content.
Outside of content, what was the question?
What are you gonna do to improve your life in 2025?
I better go to the gym and eat better. But you know what? I swear on our first ever podcast, we said that that we're gonna stop eating out and like.
Here we are.
Damn. But yeah, I just want to be. Sorry, I've forgotten the question again.
How you want to improve your life in 2025?
Yeah, I need to go to the gym. I just need to be sexy. I need to have more time focusing on myself a little bit. Obviously, like I've just had a kid. In fact, I've just had 2 kids. So I think when Ray is like a year and a half, I think then I can spend more time and be like, oh, like I would be very comfortable with like dropping them off at wherever and be like, okay, they're sorted. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now I find it a little bit difficult with people having to understand like her schedule and stuff like that. So I can't dedicate as much as my own time to myself, but it's all right. Like a couple months, I'm not saying a year and a half. Obviously when she's 1, I think we can frequently like drop them or whatever here and there, even like for a couple hours or whatever. But yeah, I just think the older they get, the more independent they get. But at this moment in time, whether it's home workouts that I need to do, I'm not going to do home workouts. That is the ghetto. I don't enjoy it. But if that's what I need to do, that's what I need to do. So yeah.
Okay. Just 10 questions from my wife. You passed the welfare check.
Well,
done.
I don't think there was anything to pass, really. Was there?
You answered everything, so that's the main thing. How did it feel answering my questions?
Pass? It's normal.
Really?
Yeah, we talk all the time. Well, you don't think so?
Not really. It's interesting to hear you talk.
But yeah, what's your perspective with my answers?
No, it's good. It's good to see where you're at mentally. It's good to see what you're thinking about for the future. But it's more nice to see how you think about yourself now, if that makes sense. Because sometimes life just be coming and going. You don't even get a chance to self-reflect or to speak about these things. Like, I've never asked you if you're going to parent co-defendant to Rhea. We've never really spoken about that. So it's just interesting to see what your mind is at with some of these things.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know, your mind is always changing. Like things always change. So I could say this, but tomorrow is a different story.
It's very true.
But yeah, c'est la vie. That's life, baby.
What's Mine Is Yours, the podcast. Myself, Robert Bruce.
And your lovely girl, Kyra Bruce.
Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
What's Mine Is Yours
Pod.
podcast.
We're going to be posting more on there as well. And thank you for everyone that's been tuning in so far as well. Let us know what you want us to talk about, if there's anything you want us to cover. And we would do that. Well,
just send us a DM because you know what? We're friendly people.
Trust me. And we love all the love we've been getting already. So yeah
it's
thank
really
you very
nice.
much. We'll be back soon. I don't know what we're doing over the Christmas period, but it's going to be a
We need to
madness.
think about it. I'm literally shattered. If you're a parent, I hope you have a good night's sleep. If you're not a parent, sleep well, okay? Just enjoy it. Just literally enjoy it and put me in your dreams, okay? Because I need to be living life and enjoying somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Peace. See you next Tuesday. Every Tuesday drops. See you next Tuesday.